What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, I'm gonna just tell you blatantly, you suck at cold calling. Okay, I can tell you from watching most wholesalers out here that you suck at cold calling. And what I want to do is just kind of break down methodically how to fix this problem and actually how to become pretty good at cold calling. That's really what I want to break down because I feel like most wholesalers are just terrible at cold calling, and a lot of them they need to understand what I'm about to say, and they have to follow sort of the rules I give to you because a lot of you guys aren't where you're at right now in your cold calling. This is completely true. I've been at that point starting out, right? And I think this video should be a wake up call for a lot of people when it comes to cold calling. A lot of changes need to be made for your success in cold calling. And that's what I want to do today. I want to explain why you suck at cold calling, why you need to be better, and how to become better in cold calling for the best success possible in wholesaling and virtual wholesaling real estate. Before I break it down, do me a big favor. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. So make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, comment all your questions. And I'd love to talk to you guys and really break down your business when it comes to cold calling. And what I'm going to do right now is break down how to become the best cold caller possible and really the most common mistakes you're making on why you're not good. So checking the audio really quick. So audio is doing really well here. So that's perfect. So let's talk about it, guys. Let's kind of break down some of the nitty gritty. Let's talk about why you're not that good at wholesaling, cold calling wise, and how to become really good at it. Because there's some key fundamental reasons why you're not as good as you should be right now in cold calling. So let's talk about the number one thing. So like when somebody comes to me and they're like, Zach, I am not as good as cold calling, or I'm terrible. My cold calling results aren't as where it should be. I always ask these three same questions. And it's very interesting the way I always ask these same three questions because I always ask the same three things. When someone's starting out and they're like, Zach, am I good at cold calling? Am I bad? Like, what's going on? I always ask the same three things. And these are the three things, really the recipe for success in cold calling for wholesaling real estate. And this is honestly what I found. It is list plus script plus volume. If I really can break this down in the best way possible, it's the list that you have, it is the script you have, and then the volume. Those are honestly the three things you need for success in cold calling, right? Like you need to have the right list, you have to say it the right way to the seller, and you have to do it at enough of a volume for success in cold calling and wholesaling real estate. If you don't have these three things, these core tenets for success in wholesaling, you're not going to be doing as well as you deserve and as you should. So let's sort of break down these three things. This is where most people get wrong in cold calling. This is where most people get wrong in wholesaling real estate, like just in general, right? And I always talk to them like, hey, you're not good at cold calling. Let's talk about it, right? Number one, the list, right? What list are you pulling? Are you pulling a government list? Is this a paid list? Is it a list that I talk about at freewholesaling.com? Is it a list that I don't talk about at freewholesaling.com? What kind of list are you pulling? And more times out of anything, when someone's not doing what they should, and they see me say something and they just go against that grain there, it's because they're not pulling the right list, right? A lot of it stops at that. And it's really a funnel, right? Let's think of how they made cars, the Model T, right? It was kind of like assembly line, right? And if somebody is not screwing the right screw on the car on the assembly line, the entire car might fall apart, right? And that's the way that cold calling works. There's three key components from left to right to get it done. Next is script. How do you talk to the seller? This is the easiest part because if you just talk to the seller the right way, you're going to be fine. And what's the right wholesaling script, right? Like what's the script for success? And honestly, the script for success in wholesaling is super simple. Hey, are you the owner of the property and are you looking to sell the house? That's it. Like if you're talking to somebody and they are not at where they're at right now in their success, it's really the script, their list, or the volume, right? And what I found with the script, a lot of people are like, oh, I bought this guy's script. It was $50. It was, blah, blah. And you don't get the results. It's because that guy doesn't wholesale anymore. He might have wholesaled 5-6 years ago, but that guy sucks at cold calling too because he doesn't focus on the list or the volume. And a lot of these cold calling gurus, they don't really focus on the list too much. They think the secret sauce is in the script, and it's really not. Like the main goal of cold calling is just to get a yes. And once you get that yes, you're fine. It drives me crazy. And the last is volume, right? Like I got people calling the one-on-one calls like, Zach, I called 15 people and I didn't get a deal. What's going on? It brings back to the core fundamental principle. It's like, 95% of your leads that you talk to are going to say no to you off the bat. And once you understand that, a lot of things start changing. A lot of things start clicking in your head for cold calling. And once you realize only 5% at a perfect list are going to say yes, you realize this business is a volume game. And when you're looking down here, guys, it's a volume game. So if you want to be successful in wholesaling, it's going to take volume. It's going to take the right list. It's going to take the right script. So if you're coming to me right now, or you're asking yourself this question, like, I'm not where I'm at in my cold calling right now, ask yourself like those three things. I don't know anyone currently right now that is making $500,000 a year or more in wholesaling real estate assignment fees that just does cold calling that doesn't have all three of these processes down perfectly. They have the perfect lists, they have the script down pat, and they have plenty of volume. If you don't have these things, you're not going to be doing well, right? You can add other things on here. I get people that say it's my skip tracing, right? Your skip tracing is important, but the skip tracing doesn't require skill, right? Like I could switch a person's skip tracing in 5 seconds, right? And if you're using truepeoplesearch.com, it's not going to affect you, right? But even with mediocre skip tracing, if you have enough volume, it's going to make it up. And so I really want to break down the three things. It's going to be these three. So ask yourself this question, right? Most of the issues I see though is with the wrong list. And the script is pretty simple. Are you the owner? Are you interested in selling it, right? And the volume, very important. But it all really, if I really can kind of remove two and just really focus on it's the list. A lot of you guys aren't where you're at right now in your wholesaling because the list just sucks. Okay. So it's not your cold calling sucks, it's your list pulling sucks, or the list you're choosing to call sucks. And unfortunately, a lot of you guys listen to a cold calling guru. He tells you to pull a list. The video gets 20,000 views, and then 20,000 people are pulling the same list. And then you're shocked that the results aren't amazing. Duh, right? If you guys are all going after the same list, you're not going to get the right results. And you got to be going after lists that no one else is going after. These are mostly government lists, right? And these are lists I teach at freewholesaling.com. Your code violations, your water shutoffs, your fire damage properties, your probates, your tax liens, your pre-foreclosures, your arrest record lists, your IRS debt lien list, maybe your Department of Revenue list, right? Your credit card list, people behind the credit card. The eviction list, the divorce. I go forever, okay? I can literally go forever on this list. Just saying, go to freewholesaling.com. That's my free wholesaling course. I teach you guys how to do it absolutely for free. I'm not scared to teach you guys wholesaling for free. I don't want your stupid money. I don't want your guru money. I just want to teach you wholesaling houses absolutely for free. But it all boils down to having the right list, the right script, and the right volume for wholesaling success. So really, you want to break this down. You want to talk. You want to break this in the right way possible, and you're going to do fine. I just see so many wholesalers come to me and complain, and I really want to do this video because I'm blatantly sick of the people that talk about how wholesaling is all this crazy things. I got Jalen in the comments telling me that wholesaling is illegal in this city when it's clearly not. Jalen, if you want to hop on, I will pull up the law. But Jalen, if you're going to hop on and tell me that wholesaling is illegal, I want you to hop on and show me the law. I want to see the specific law. And no one's ever going to bring a law up with me. No one can ever come to me in person and tell me wholesaling is illegal, and no one ever brings up a law with me. Because nobody has read I've read every single wholesaling law. Basically in this country, 99% of them, I read every single one. Back and forth. Every real estate law in most states. So when someone says that wholesaling is illegal in Philly, no, it's not. Okay, I've read the law. Okay, I know the law. Talk to lawyers. Okay, I relay this info to you. So Jalen, hop on. I want you to give me the law. I want the actual subsection. I want the Article C, and I want to break it down. I would love to see it. But let's kind of keep going this way. Jalen gets all of his laws. This will be a fun debate. But list plus script plus volume. Okay, your script. Just go to freewholesaling.com. If you got my script, it's perfect, right? Then volume. It's hey, how much volume should you do? I used to do 5 hours a day, 5 days a week for a year straight, and I just showed up every single day and did it. And the most important question I always get asked is Zach, how much should I be cold calling? And that's a funny question. It's because the best amount you should be cold calling, number one, is 24 hours, right? Theoretically, you should cold call for 24 hours a day if you really want the max results. The second best amount you should be cold calling is as much as you possibly can, right? Don't ruin your family life. Don't ruin your job or whatever. You got kids, but as much as you can do, that's probably what I'm going to tell you. Okay. Like if you're hungry for it, your hunger is going to equal your action you're taking. So go after it, right? Like I always get that all the time. It's like, how much should I cold call? As much as you can. How bad do you want it? Right. And it's up to you how bad you want it. Okay. And if your results are going to show you guys, consistent action requires consistent results. Consistent action equals consistent results. What are some other factors why you're not as good at wholesaling, right? Let's sort of break this down. Let's take this down. Let's get it. Confidence. Let's talk about confidence. So another reason why a lot of wholesalers aren't as good, they might suck at cold calling, they don't have confidence. And I talk about confidence a lot because your seller can really sniff out confidence a mile away. And why am I really good at cold calling? Why am I good when I talk to a seller when it comes to cold calling? I'm very good at talking to a seller really when it comes to cold calling because I know exactly what I want to say. I know exactly the vibe I want to give off. And I know exactly my message I want to give to my seller. When you have all those things aligned with a true belief in yourself and your heart that you know what you're talking about, know what you're doing, there's no way you can lose in wholesaling. And there's no way you can lose in cold calling. And truthfully, when you really break things down to a core belief in confidence, confidence is a belief in yourself. And if you have a belief in yourself, there's no way you cannot be confident, right? And what I've honestly seen is the people that don't have confidence, they just don't believe in what they're saying. And it's not a stupid belief. Like, what I mean by so like I can have confidence, but like when I'm in wholesaling, right? Even if I'm in a weird state, like if I'm in Rhode Island, I'm confident talking to a seller because I know I can find a cash buyer. Me and my cash partner can buy this property for cash. That's it. Me and my cash partner. I'm confident in that. Even as an 18, 19-year-old kid, I was very confident. I might not have the cash to buy the house, but me and my partner have the cash to buy the house. They give me all the confidence I needed, guys. Confidence comes from experience too. So I was talking to somebody the other day here on the live stream. It's like, how many hours you put in this video game? I got thousands of hours in this video game. Are you confident playing this video game? You can whoop people in multiplayer? Oh, I'm super confident. Why? Because I have hours in this game, right? Wholesaling is a game to a point too, right? How you get confident? Do it, right? Once you put 2, 3, 4, 5,000 hours in this business, there's no way you can't be confident. So how do I get confidence? Do it, right? And the last part is drive. I can't teach drive. I can't show you how to make drive for yourself. I can motivate you to a point, but drive is something when motivation gets washed up, right? You can watch a bunch of motivational videos and get you jacked up getting into wholesaling, but when that washes away and those videos aren't running in your head and you got to keep calling hour 3 out of 5 and you really don't want to do it, that drive's going to get you going. That drive's going to push you forward. That drive's going to push you past the point that you even thought you could never do it. And that is a belief in yourself. That is something that I can't teach you. That's something you have to have for yourself. That's a personal goal. That's a goal you don't have to tell me, right? A lot of people have a lot of drives and a lot of people have drive, but they don't bring it up. They don't have that why, right? That X factor of why they want to do something, right? The thought in my head of not taking care of my mama, the thought in my head of working a regular bag boy job the rest of my life, the thought in my head of working in 9 to 5, the thought in my head of working to somebody else till I was 65 years old, to have a shot to live in a 3-bedroom house the rest of my life till I died and just live in a regular boring life inside a grocery store. That was enough drive for me to just go, right? A lot of people need that why. A lot of people have kids. A lot of people are married. That's drive enough, okay? That's drive enough for most people. But like, if you don't have that why, that drive, why are you going to do it, right? Why do you want to go through this suck? And what I mean by like a lot of this business, it just sucks sometimes, right? It's a lot of lonely nights. It's a lot of just work, right? Like, why do you do it? Well, why do you want to go through all this hardship and stress and problems? If you don't have a reason or, a goal at the end of it, why are you doing it, right? And that's a question you have to ask yourself. That's not even a question I can reveal to you. I can't make a video on how to create it, right? You have to have this to yourself and you have to think about it. It's probably not there. So you got to think about it. And here's another problem. Like, if you're saying to yourself right now, you don't have the drive, are you going to wait till you're broke to have the drive? Are you going to have the problem where you can't financially take care of somebody you love and then you have the drive? Or do you want to have that drive right now? This is stuff you have to think about right now. And this is stuff I can't teach you. If you don't have that, I don't know what else I can tell you, okay? So you guys have to have that drive. And the last but not least, This is all stuff I teach at freewholesaling.com. And I don't know why I have to say this, but like, if you're not having the success you want in wholesaling, you should be cold calling 2 to 7 p.m. And if you're not cold calling 2 to 7 p.m., you're probably that's why not your good results. I got people, I did have to bring this up why you're stuck at cold calling sometimes, right? A lot of people come up to me and they're like, oh, yeah, my cold calling's not good. Okay, list, script, volume, okay. Those are actually perfect. What's going on? And then like, what time are you cold calling, right? Oh, I cold call 9 to 11 a.m. Everyone's at work, right? And just, right? So I would say if you want to really maximize your list, if you want to maximize your results in this business, I'm telling you right now, you should probably cold call, focus on 2 to 7 p.m., wherever it is. So if I'm doing Pacific Standard, Oregon, right, my local time here in Florida would be what, 5 to 10 p.m., right? My time. 2 to 7 p.m. of whenever the caller's receiving that call, that's going to also help you out. But like really you stick to that stuff, you're going to be fine, right? Confidence kind of brings into like, oh, I'm scared to talk to sellers. They might say something mean to me, right? That confidence is going to help you out because if you know exactly the worst thing they're going to say, you're going to be fine. Okay. So guys, that's why most of you guys come out here and like, you're not good at cold calling because you're not pulling the right list. Your script's not as good as it should be, and you don't have the volume and your confidence isn't there. And I kind of showed you a little bit more why you should gain that, right? I'm not trying to be arrogant with this video. I'm really not trying to bring that vibe, but if you don't have the stuff dialed in, if you're not going after the list that, if you're going after a list that every other wholesaler is going after, this should be your wake-up call. Stop doing that. Go after a list no one else is going after. Drawing for dollars is a great one. Reverse drawing for dollars, right? But that's, I mean, reverse drawing for dollars is not really cold calling, but like you drive for dollars, you can't really buy that list. You have to earn that list. So honestly, that's what I'm going to tell you right now. Like you want to start becoming successful in this business, that's what you should be going after. Most wholesalers are not going to talk about it. Most gurus are going to talk about it. It's going to be my special course, how to be good at cold calling, right? Everything's perfect. This business requires work. This business requires dedication. You got to put in the hours in this business. You got to put in that drive. And if you don't have that drive and that hunger, you're not going to be there. Okay. So if you want to go out here, start learning wholesaling for free, I recommend go to freewholesaling.com. It's my free real estate wholesaling course. I teach all the cold calling process on there so you know exactly what to say and exactly how do you become successful. And let me give you some more cold calling tips really quick, just so you know your script very well, knowing your objections. This is like all very standard stuff I teach, how to pull a great list. You can pay for a list, guys. I would say if you need to get your first deal or your budget's tight, the government list is going to help you out. I will help anyone one-on-one show them how to pull a government list, but I do teach this at freewholesaling.com if you're watching the recorded version of this. Just know with cold calling, and a lot of people think they have to close the seller in the first cold call. The goal is to close that deal, right? The goal of cold calling is just to get a yes. Say, hey, I want to sell my property. I'm interested in selling it for cash. That is the goal for cold calling. The goal of cold calling is not to go out here and try to close a crazy seller Wolf of Wall Street style, because it doesn't really work like that in wholesaling. I would love for it to work like that. If that were Zillow for sale by owners is the only way it really sort of works like that. Most of the time it doesn't. And I hate to say it, but it's the truth. So you have to focus on getting that yes. You have to focus on finding somebody that just wants to get rid of their property for cash and they just say yes to selling the house. Once you get that, you're going to know what to do. Don't let what other person says to you over the phone affect you. I've been cursed out so many times over the phone. I don't really care. And when you get to that point of experience and having so many people just be mean to you over the phone, like it doesn't phase you. Your mom thinks you're cool. That's all that matters. That's what I always tell everybody. But just knowing what to say. And then the little nuances come from there, right? Talking with a smile, being a little more positive, calling the right times. And really, you just got to get better 1% every single day through cold calling. And your confidence is going to get better 1% every single day. And once your confidence keeps growing, your skill set's going to be growing, and then your belief's going to be growing. And when your belief and your confidence is almost interchangeable in cold calling. And really, this is stuff that, you have to read tons of books to know, but like this stuff I'm just telling you, right? I'm just trying to save you as much time as possible. I'm trying to teach you exactly how to cut that learning curve. And once you realize that, you have to just believe in yourself. And you honestly, if you have a cash buyer already set, you should have all the belief in the world you and your cash partner can buy this property. And that is going to, your seller's going to hear it from a mile away. So that's what I do, guys. Go to freewholesaling.com. You want to learn exactly how to start wholesaling real estate for free. I teach it all for free. You're going to see this link all the time on the bottom. It's freewholesaling.com, and that's what I do. So let's pull it up. Let's talk. Let's get some laws going. Let's learn here. I teach it all for free. You're going to see this link all the time on the bottom. It's freewholesaling.com. Jalen. And that's what I do. So,
Jalen. Yes, hello?
Let's talk. Turn my, you're on YouTube.
You can hear me?
Turn the YouTube off. There's feedback coming. All right. Yo.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. What law says wholesaling is illegal in Philadelphia?
Okay, listen.
What article?
Huh?
What article?
It say, I can't find it now.
You can't find it.
No, wait.
Don't you hate that?
Wait.
I hate that, man, you know?
Man, seriously, listen.
When you say an absolute statement and then you just can't find the law.
No, because listen. I just got tripped up. I didn't think you was going to actually add me to the call. Listen. Oh, my God, bro. I can't believe I'm on this, John.
All right, the law? Bro, I asked you, pull the law. I gave you 20 minutes.
I know. I was tripped up. I say, you need a license or like you're going to be subject to fines or something like that.
Something like that?
No, look, I'm going to go right to it. I promise. Just give me like 2 seconds. Look, right here. It's a phila.gov.
Uh-huh. What does it say?
Phila.gov.
Tell me what it says.
Yo, that's the site right there. Yes.
What does it say?
That's the site I'm looking at right now.
What does it say?
Look, can I flip the camera by any chance? Look.
What does it say? Read it to me.
Go down a little bit.
Okay.
Wait. And then it says, wait, hold up. I gotta find it.
Bro, just tell me. I'd love to know, man.
Oh my God, man. It say, wait, I lost. It was the actual order. It was telling me, if you wholesale, you're gonna be subject to fines. Like I had a deal like ready, locked up and everything, but I was scared to lock it up because somebody had told me on Facebook Marketplace you need a license, and then I didn't have the money, the $200 for the license.
Okay. What law? So what's his bar number? The guy that told you that in the marketplace, is he a lawyer?
No, he's not.
No, he's not a lawyer, right?
No, he's not a lawyer.
Doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's read the real law because I asked you for it. Because I was curious, because I have the law written. I literally pulled it up. Subsection 9-5203, license, insurance, and renewal of the city of Philadelphia. I actually have it pulled up. I've read all these laws, bro. Okay.
That's why I'm glad I'm on a call with you. Like, I really had a deal.
Jalen, let's call this. Let's read this together, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's kind of read this, okay? All right. So, solicited to advertise the abilities of residential property wholesaler request a homeowner list that residential property for sale to offer the purchase of homeowners residential property through mail, oral communication, or electronic communication, right? It says here, wholesaler, any person who is in the business of purchasing or soliciting for purchase of residential properties not to use as their residence, a residential property wholesaler shall not include any city or public official or employee who acts as residential property wholesale in the course of their official duties, any person who is in the business of purchasing residential properties and substantially improving the properties for the purpose of resale, or of the following licensed professionals when acting within the scope of the licensed practice area. Number one, attorneys licensed to practice law, or someone who is licensed for real estate commission under the Pennsylvania Real Estate Licensing and Registration Act, right?
Uh-huh.
So are you trying to purchase a property? Are you buying the house yourself?
No.
In your name?
No.
Okay. Well, let's keep going down here. Let's see. It says you need to get a wholesaler license, right? Like I'm just reading the law.
Uh-huh.
You need a so basically, like you have all these conducts and stuff, the enforcement. So let's kind of read the enforcement. Class 3 offense, subject to fourth fines on the Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, that.
Okay. So you have fines. Let's sort of read the fines, right? A class 3 will be for any violation. Any violation should be $2,000. All right. If you get caught on a class 2, right? It's $700 or $300. All right.
Wait, so you basically telling me I can wholesale for $10,000 and then I can just knock out that fine with the $700?
Well, did you read the law, bro?
No, that's why I really I appreciate you. Like, I'm so glad.
Let's kind of go over the website. Let's read what the website says. Okay.
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 Yeah.
So it says if you're not licensed, you have to get a residential property wholesaler license. Let's read this together, okay?
Okay.
You need a residential property wholesaler license if your business is to buy residential properties solely for the resale or to get the owners to sell their residential properties so that you or somebody else can buy and resell them. This includes multifamily and mixed-use building. Okay?
Okay. So can you like kind of dumb it down for me? Like basically, it's basically saying is, can you like help me? Can you dumb it down for me a little bit?
So you don't need a license if you're an attorney, if you're a buyer who intends to rent the property, or an investor who buys properties to make improvements to increase the resale value. So let's break this down. So if you and your partner are looking to buy a property and rent it out, you don't need a license, right? Or if you or your partner, the investor, buys the house and tries to make improvements and fix it up, are your cash buyers going to rent the property or try to flip it, you think?
They're going to try to flip it.
So if you and your partner are doing this, do you think you need a residential property wholesaler license?
No.
But what did the lawyer on the real estate thing tell you?
He was basically saying you're gonna get fined. You can't do this, and I'm like, I literally got discouraged. Look, I'll show you right now. I didn't call. Like I really put in the work, and I really, like yes.
No city of Philadelphia employee knocked on your door and said you can't lock this up. You do this to yourself, dude.
Yeah.
So you can get around this, the loophole. And I'm not an attorney. I'm not giving you legal advice.
Yes.
But you don't have to if you're a buyer who intends to rent the property. Do you see the word intends?
Yes.
Bro, intend is such a weird word, right? Intentions is everything, right? Like, have you ever gotten in trouble with your mom and you intended to do the right thing, but something stupid happened, right?
Yeah.
Like washing the dishes and one of the dishes fell, but your intention was to wash the dish.
Right.
Dude, if you intend, your buyer intends to make improvements to the house. And if you're using it with a partner who you can have a cash buyer as your partner, you're fine. And this is for the city of Philly. Anything outside, you're fine. There's a lot of what ifs. There's a lot of arbitrary stuff on here.
That's why that's why I really wanted. That's why I was like texting you like on the chat before the even stream started, because I really was scared to lock up this property. Like that's why I really thank you. Look, I'll show you. I put in the work. You see, that say 200 people called. Like I really every day I'm consistent. Like I listen to you. Like you really motivate me and help me.
I love it, dude. My biggest pet peeve when somebody says something's illegal and it's not, because I've read every single law, and I'm scared that there's other people like you that might hear somebody say something stupid and they've never read a law in their life. And I try to show you that this is all legal, dude. And I did a video last week about how Philly was fine. If your intention of you and the buyers to rent the property out and make improvements. And I said on cash buyers look to rent a property or fix and flip it.
And can I help the viewers if they are doing this in Philly? I actually have like a loophole site to show you all the code violations. Like
sure,
it's
man.
literally, can I show
put it in the comments? Put it in the comments, dude.
Okay, it's called Open Maps, but it's like filters you gotta put on it. It's gonna give you all the vacant properties, all the properties with high grass. It's like a gold mine. Like I was scared to lock up. I was gonna make about 17,000 after I ran my numbers, but I was scared to lock it up because I thought I was gonna get go to jail or something.
Yeah.
Like that's why I really appreciate. Like I've been texting people on Facebook Marketplace, "Hey, are you allowed to do this in Philadelphia?" I was panicking. Like oh my God, I got so discouraged. It was so crazy. Like that's why I really, really thank you. I thank you so much, Zach. Like, look, I'm just a regular hood dude from Philly. Like I just graduated high school. I was just like you. Like, I really appreciate you, Zach. Like I really do. Like I think that you help everybody and all that. Like I really, really appreciate you.
I'm just trying to dumb this down. The city doesn't even know what wholesaling is because they said here that if your business is to sell properties so someone else can buy them, you never sell a property. You sell the contract. This website is so bad. Okay. Remember, dude, you sell a contract. You don't sell properties. This website says you need a license if you sell their property. You'd never sell a property. So I just don't respect it because it's so stupid. Like a lawyer didn't write this, man. And it's hilarious because any courtroom you get destroyed on this. because you know, even if someone tried to like not sue you, but like fine you, you can easily fight this. I never sold the house, and the website says if you sell property, you never sold it. You sold the contract.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm telling you, man, like don't be freaking out over this stuff.
Okay, and can I
Your
say one
intention
more
is,
thing? Can I say one more thing?
yeah,
Like, I really like this is kind of crazy. Like, you guys are literally out here trying to help people. Like, y'all like genuine souls, just like me. Like, everybody say that to me all the time. Like, you are a genuine soul. Like, it's really other people out here like me. Like, it's a lot of like nut people out here that do like bad things, gurus and all that. Like, yo, Zach, you don't understand. Like, you really like motivate you. You and this guy named Paul McComb. Not trying to get no shout outs or
I don't
nothing.
even hear what you're talking about, bro. I don't even care.
But yeah, not trying to
I
get no
don't sell
shout outs or
courses,
nothing,
bro.
but I
I don't
really
sell
appreciate
courses.
you.
I've never screwed anybody over on a course.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like y'all two guys don't do no courses, none of that. Like I really appreciate you. Like you tell people what it is. Like you don't sugarcoat it. You just put in the work, and that's what I've been doing. I'm like,
On the
just
work.
listen to Zach, your voice all, and I really be doing that. Cold calling from 2 to first. You said 2 to 6. Now today you said 2 to 7. I was cold calling from 2 to 6 every day. Like I was really putting in the work, and I got cussed out a couple times. Like I know what to say. I know this about cold calling, but like I got so scared and all that. I really, really appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you, like so
Dude,
much.
I appreciate you, man. I've came up before. I help a lot of people that come up in really bad situations, man. I I try to help as many people as possible, dude. And I want to help everyone out. And it doesn't matter how old you are, what you look like, and it only matters how much work you're putting in drive you're trying to put in. And I
Okay.
can tell you right now, man, I know people that, they brag about doing illegal things and making money from that. Wholesaling is 100% legal and you make more money doing any of that like stupid stuff. Wholesaling is the best way to make any money. Any side hustle, and it's 100% legal, bro. Okay?
Thank you so much.
I'm
And
telling you,
yo, I
man.
see y'all in the comments bed and all that. Yo, he talking about kicking. yo,
Dude, don't
y'all
they don't
funny in
like
this
it when you
job.
talk about people that have screwed someone over for selling courses. They don't like it. I don't know
Yeah,
who you're
yeah.
talking about. I only heard one name. I don't know even who you're talking about. I know a lot of guys with that name. But some people get very upset because they've spent tens of thousands on people like that and they got screwed. So a lot of people don't like those people. I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm just saying, just be careful, man.
Okay, and last thing, can you give me like a little word of encouragement before I get off this? Can you give me a little word of encouragement real quick? Or anything, little game you can lay on me real fast?
You graduate high school.
Yes, I just graduated like in June.
All right. Do you want to move out?
Yes.
Do it. All right, man.
Okay.
All right, dude. I'm just
All
telling
right.
you, like, how life's a lot better when you move out. I promise you that. Okay, when you got your own money, it's a lot more fun. So that's what I can tell you, dude.
All right. Thanks, Zach. All right. See y'all
Dude,
later.
that's all you
Have a
need,
nice
man.
day. Okay.
Have a good one. Get
All right.
going.
See you.
I'm telling you guys. I don't know who that guy was talking about, but I assume since everyone was so mad, they're probably talking about somebody that sold a course and then they stopped teaching that course and then everyone got upset and there's lawsuits. I don't even know who, but I'm just saying. All the gurus watch me. So love you, gurus. Love y'all. But they're not too happy. But guys, yeah, like all love to Jalen. I appreciate the hustle. I appreciate it from everyone. I love everyone that hops on. But what I'm telling you guys is it doesn't matter where you come from. It's where you end up. And nobody cares how you start in this business. It's how you end it. Nobody cares. Okay. This is just the beginning of it's a story, guys. It's a story. Most of y'all are in chapter 1 of the story. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. What's chapter 30, 40? I don't know. It's up to you. You're the author of your own story. And it'd be pretty cool, I don't know who said. I think Kevin Hart said this. Dwayne Johnson. One of those guys said it. Joe Rogan might have said that. I don't know. One of those guys said it. I know. I heard it on a podcast a while ago. Okay, but imagine that your life is like a movie. Okay, and if you're starting out in the movie right now, how would you want everyone watching the theater watch you? Would you want them watching you grinding and putting the work and doing that come up type story, or would you want to watch, or would you want them watch you just sitting around doing nothing all day, right? But what way do you want that movie to go, right? Y'all watch Wolf of Wall Street. A lot of you guys have. It's like That guy was grinding. A lot of legal bad stuff. We don't like that, right? But yeah, the last thing I tell you guys, like I hear a lot of 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds, talk to a lot of them, right? A lot of, rapper, like I love rap, right? Love hip hop, but like a lot of them talk about doing illegal bad stuff. I don't like that. I don't condone it. And everyone brags about you can run up, 30K in a month, right? Doing something bad and illegal and get arrested, right? Like it's so stupid. I can run up, make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in a month virtually wholesaling, all legally, and an attorney gives me the cash. Okay. Like one's way better than the other. Okay. And it drives me crazy that some people like, they think that's cool, but they don't think wholesaling's so cool. And I think it's the coolest thing ever. So shout out to Jalen. Love hearing inspirational stories about that, guys. But yeah, if you're young, graduate high school, and you're living with your parents, there's no shame in that. Respect your parents, okay? They're letting you live for free, right? But motivation enough to get out of that house, okay? I'm telling you that's motivation enough, okay? So yeah, let's answer some more questions. Do some one-on-ones. If you want to hop on, talk to me one-on-one, I'll put in the comments for you guys, and we'll get it going, guys. So yeah, I appreciate everyone showing the love today. But yeah, no, I'm not low-key beefing with no gurus. I'm high-key beefing with every single guru in this entire wholesaling business. Y'all should stop selling courses. It's the stupidest thing ever. Make your own money in wholesaling. Stop selling courses. It drives me insane. And if you've sold the course in the past, and maybe some people think they got screwed over with that, make an apology video and we should be all good. But I got no beef with nobody. I really don't. I just don't like gurus who sell courses. I don't believe in it. That's my honest opinion. I don't have nothing bad to say about anybody. I really don't have anything bad to say about anyone. I think personally, these gurus are probably fine people. I just don't believe in the concept of selling courses. Yeah, that's all I can say publicly about that. But yeah, I'm just telling you, I don't believe in these gurus. I honestly think they should just make their money wholesaling and give everything out for free. I think that's always the best way to do things. But that's just my opinion. What am I going to do about it, right? G Flips.
Yo, is my mic on?
What's up? I think it's on.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm blessed, man. What's up? How can I help you out?
All right, so I kind of had two questions. So one of them was, so I was watching your video on probates, and it was either you or Rick that basically said when you're cold calling probates that you can just basically just you can just ask them if
Cutting out.
hello.
Yo, you're cutting out.
Yep.
Say that again, please.
Sorry
Say
about
that
that,
again,
bro.
please.
All
You're
right.
fine.
So I was watching your video. I don't know if it was you or Rick, but you guys basically said when you're calling probates, you can basically just be like, "Hey, do you have any properties that you're looking to sell?" Or would you prefer I approach it like, "Hey, are you the owner of 123 Main Street?"
I've kept my script the same at freewholesaling.com. Are you the owner and are you looking to sell? Even on a probate. Are you the owner and are you looking to sell it?
Okay. And then, because sometimes it's kind of hard to. Okay, so when you go on their official records, sometimes, like for some counties, it'll show the grantor and the grantees. Sometimes the grantor won't show up, but the grantee will. So if you pull it, if you get no result for the grantor and you get a result for the grantee, would that mean that that's most likely that result is most likely the address that's gone through the probate because they're technically the new owner? Do you know what I mean?
Usually the probate shouldn't go through. You're too late cold calling those probates. That's probably 2 or 3 months in, or maybe 3 to 4 months in. That's probably you're too late on that. It should just be people that just filed the probate because it takes some time to do that. More or less, though, if you want to be contacting them while it's in probate, but if the person who's receiving the property has the same last name as the person that's deceased, at least 60% of the time on that certain title, it's usually right. So if you don't know if X person is the heir or not, if John Smith died and it's a Sally Sue Smith that is the quote unquote, grantor or the grantee, it's most likely going to be the person if they have the same last name. Because sometimes it might show lawyer, then the heir. You don't know which one. If the last names are matching for like half of them, you know which one's the right one. Quick little trick I learned.
Yeah, it's just weird because like when I search up the grantee's name on the official records or on the property appraiser, sometimes it won't show up. But when I type in the
Property appraiser takes forever to transfer. That's usually
does
why.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, because I've been looking at probates like for the past 7 days.
Probates don't finalize in 7 days.
All
I
right.
would call the
So,
clerk of the court and ask, dude. What do you
all
have
right.
to lose?
All right. Well, that's basically all I wanted to ask you. Just
All right.
just use the same script, and then, hey, are you the owner of 123 Main Street?
Yeah, what market are you in?
I'm in Illinois, but I've been pulling probates from other states and other counties.
Okay. We'll call the clerk of the court there and see what you can do.
All right, bro. Thank you.
All right. Have a great one.
You too.
Perfect. All right. Corey, what is up?
Zach, how's it going? Can you hear me?
I'm blessed, man. What's up? How can I help you out?
Nothing much. I just wanted to stop in and give you a shout out real quick. I noticed you went live. It's a little late for me. I'm usually on the 5s, but I
Oh, yeah,
wanted
man.
to hop in. I know you get a lot of, for one, hate from the gurus. It's understandable. But number two, you get a lot of people in here watching your channel and asking questions, things like that are, just getting started, it gets stressful. So I figured I'd just hop in and, you already know, maybe even give these people a little sneak preview of the podcast we did. But I just tell people, like, get stressed, overwhelmed, have all these questions. You just follow the course, literally just do what it says from A all the way to Z. And it works. Like, all the stuff works. I came up from nothing. I was a blue collar worker,
Yeah, man.
Now we're running a business. We've done well past 6 figures in deals now since January.
Yeah, man.
So it's doable.
Dude, 100%.
Now there has been the stressful times and hiccups, like, problem we got going on with that big deal right now, but
yeah,
it's pretty simple other than that.
Dude, I agree, man. I'm just, yeah, we've got a podcast with you. We're excited for it. Record a little early. We're trying to get, we record a lot of early videos, but we're getting through those, but it'll be a really cool one to break it down. But yeah, you did it harder, with kids, it's so much harder.
Oh yeah, dude. I had to definitely take advantage of the hours during the day that they was at school, try to get everything I could in then, and just kind of box myself away to cold call in the evening.
Yeah, man. I don't want to say anything bad about the married guys or gals out there, but like when you're married and have kids, it's a lot harder. Dude, that's why I tell
so much harder.
Young kid, right? Any guy or gal, 17, 18 years old, I'm like, go for the risk before you have that baggage. And I know you never regret not having kids or getting married, but like it's baggage to a point, right? Like it's another thing. Like you can't take all this risk because you got to make sure you feed the kids, take care of the wife or the husband.
It's got to seem way more secure before you make that leap than it would a normal situation. Like, because I remember when I left my job, I thought to myself one day at work, and I was like, I got like $20,000 worth of deals in escrow. What am I even doing here right now? And I was like, I'm done. I went and told my boss, I was like, I'll see you later. I'm done.
I love it, man. It's
I think like if I didn't have kids and stuff like that, somebody who's in that situation, it's time to grind, man.
I know,
time to grind.
And it's scary, man, because your kids already listen to a lot of me.
So it's like every time they see you on the phone or on the TV, they call you my teacher.
I love it, man. I'm telling you, that's why I try to keep it positive. We try not to say any curse words. We try to keep it chill, but it's funny, man. The only curse words were the intro song. So not sorry for that one, but
they love the intro song anyway, so it's okay. I let that one little instant slide.
I love it, man. So yeah, dude, I love it. We'll get the podcast within a week or two, and it'll be really fun.
No rush. I just always listen in, hear people kind of seem like they're struggling and stuff, and a lot of questions. I just wanted to let them hear a real live story because people the gurus are going to claim our podcast was scripted anyway. So you heard it live, people. You heard it live.
It's funny, man. The amount of gurus versus people that just follow. I get more people joining our Facebook group than there's total gurus ever in wholesaling. So like I don't care. It's just funny, man. It's funny. But
hey, they're gonna hate. Your fans will, we appreciate what you do. We know it's legit. Man. We know it's real.
I appreciate it, man. Keep it up,
Keep
Corey.
it up. You too, man. You're doing awesome.
Thanks, man.
See ya.
Boom. Awesome. Love to see a positive story. He's killing it. Man. We got a podcast with him coming up. It's going to be really fun. Next year, we got Alex. Yo, Alex.
Yo, Zach, how's it going?
I'm blessed, man. What's up? How can I help you out?
Sorry, it's a little evening, and I'm my kid right now, so I was trying to do stuff and listen to our podcast at the same time.
Awesome, man. What's up? How can I help you out?
So, I've got into wholesaling sometime now, but I never really got into a certain direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I live in a small town in North Georgia, and
Have we talked before?
no, haven't talked. No,
Okay.
I
All
talked to her dad at one time.
Okay, that's probably why.
Right. Yeah. And so I'm trying to figure out like what would be the best way for me to start, because where I'm at right now, I don't think it's a very good area to start.
We're in North Georgia.
30546 zip code.
All right, let me look up 30456. So
30546.
30546. All right. Towns County. Whoa. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Jeez Louise, dude. How do you get over there?
It's a long story, and I'm not even from the States, actually. I married my wife; she's from here, and it's a long story. But
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
it's a pretty beautiful area, to be honest, and
I bet, dude.
it's a retirement area. The houses are extremely expensive here, to be honest. Not extremely, but it's crazy for median home price.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird to say, but I would say that. How big's Hiawassee?
How big is it?
Yeah.
Small.
It's small. How many?
880 population. All righty. So.
Yep.
All right. Seems like you're.
That's within city limits. That's not.
Yeah.
It's within city limits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you got to look at metros though. For you got Young Harris.
Yep.
And unfortunately, you're on that border.
Yep.
I'd say virtual wholesaling is probably gonna be your best bet, and that's just a honest thing because you might get a deal, but unfortunately, there's not buyers there. So, I mean, Clayton's probably the biggest city near you, and that's tiny too. So, and that's
The biggest
city population, but
yeah, the biggest is Gainesville, but it's like an hour away, Gainesville, Georgia. And
yeah,
I tried, but I think by your criteria, you said the median home price shouldn't be higher than 250, right? And the population, I believe, how much was it?
that's for the county.
Oh, for the county.
Now, if you want to, Gainesville, Georgia is 362, which is sort of high.
Yeah.
It's probably more than Gainesville, Florida. Honestly, dude, I would probably go virtual.
All right.
My gut's telling
And what's the? Should I go somewhere in Georgia too, or like?
You can. It's ultimately up to you what you want to do, right? You're the best market near you
Mm-hmm.
is going to be Greenville, South Carolina, hands down. Hands down, it's between Greenville and Chattanooga.
Right. I know. Yeah. We have.
I would say
somebody.
Greenville is going to be Greenville's way better.
Okay.
So if you want to do virtual, I would probably do that. Or if you really want to do Chattanooga, I think those are going to probably be your best options. How far is Greenville from you?
It's not too far. We're actually
Like 2 hours.
2 hours away. Yeah, we've been there a couple of times. We have relatives living pretty close to it.
Yeah, you either choose that one or 30546.
Okay.
What is that? 2 hours, and then Chattanooga is going to be. Yeah, I would probably.
They're both about 2 hours.
Yeah, honestly, my heart's telling me probably go Greenville. I had a lot of success just virtually doing Greenville, so that's honestly what I'd say.
Is competition pretty bad there, or?
In Chattanooga, no, but the seller's a lot easier. So we can just look at it really quick.
Okay.
Like if I go to Chattanooga median home price, it's in at like 285. And then
Okay.
if I'm at Greenville, South Carolina, we're at 304. There's a 15,000 difference. But I just found Greenville be better on the lower price. Now it's up to you which state you want to do.
Okay.
But Tennessee is an easier state to wholesale. So you still might want to do that, or like, no, wait, that's Franklin, North Carolina. I keep feeling like you're near
Well, Franklin is
Tennessee.
like is not too far from me either. 40 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking Tennessee. This is North Carolina. I honestly, I would say Greenville. That's probably
Okay.
gonna be my best bet.
All right.
So, just because I virtually wholesale there and
Yeah.
I found a lot of success, a lot of the Chattanooga guys are in person.
I see.
So that's what I'm saying.
If can I ask some more questions? Is it okay?
Ask as many as you want, man.
So I mean, I'm kind of low on budget, and I'm trying to do, you know, is it how should I get the list? Is it like government list should I go for, or
Government list.
if I go virtually, should I go in prop stream because I don't have it right now?
You don't have, if your budget's limited, I'd just do government list right now.
And should I like find somebody to help me get them, or
If you want, or you just do it yourself. It's ultimately up to you.
is there a way to get it online? Because sometimes you can and sometimes you can't.
Yeah, public records.
Right. I'm just saying, like, is it possible to acquire them online without like actually going in person?
Yeah, you might have to call and really see how, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think we'll start from there. I'll see how it goes. I also, as you were saying, I'm working night shift, and I have more time to cold call in there like 11 p.m., 12, 1 for that instance. So what would you advise me to do when it comes to marketing?
Yeah, I would cold call as much as you possibly can.
But it's early in the morning. Like, it's not early, but it's like before 2 actually.
It's the best you can, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Do it. That's what I'll tell you.
I'm actually off Friday, so probably is a Friday a good day? Would be just to knock it off, the whole thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Do you see the private chat?
Yeah.
One-off county that I actually like a lot better than Chattanooga or South Carolina or Greenville.
Okay.
You see the county I just told you?
Yep.
That's probably where I'd be instead of anything else. And I'm trying to get the best chance because I just said that Greenville, so everyone's going to go after it.
Okay.
I didn't say that much, so I would be going for that one.
All right. I really appreciate it, Zach.
All right.
Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll
right,
catch up later.
All right. Go to that county's clerk of the court and get to work.
All right. I appreciate
All
it,
right.
man.
Have a great one, man. Have a great night.
You too.
Oh, love it. Do the one-on-ones, guys. I'll give you hidden gem markets if you really want me to. Little hidden gem market in South Carolina. I don't really talk about too much, but it's great. I love it. I think it's a great one. So next one is worldwide news. What's up?
What's going on, Zach, man?
What's up, man? Who am I talking to? What's your name?
This worldwide. This big boy, this black eye.
What's your name?
They call me Leon.
Leon? What's up, Leon? How are you?
Oh, man, I've been trying to get up on here for so long, man.
You're always invited, man.
Yeah, man. But I was gonna ask you, man. Like I had submitted like, do you like? I'm just asking the question, like, if I already, like, if I have a JV partner, right? I'm just saying, like, if I get a JV partner, and is it in a way possible that I could send my deal over to you, and can I still work something out with you if I couldn't do it like that, or would you just want to just JV? I'm just talking about, like, just for as a cash buy while you buy it from me as a So how that would go?
So usually the economies of scale for my team, we usually need half the deal, and we find the buyer, we do the dispo for it. That's what we found. So that's what we do. I'm always upfront with that. Okay. So if we have to get less, unless it's a bigger spread, it's probably not going to work for us. And the way JVs work is we bring something to the table, you bring something to the table, and it's an even exchange. I like a 50-50 partner because you're both accountable for it and you're both true partners on the deal. Once you get 60-40, I've had people on our team try to do 60-40. I'm like, no, like, you're not a true partner, right? Once I'm at 25 and then you're at, if you're at 25 and they're at 35-35, right? or 36, 37. It's not a true partnership. So that's what we don't like. And what's this partner on this deal going to bring?
Well, like it was like I'm just saying, like if I wasn't like I'm just saying like
Yeah, you
if they had,
can.
if they had a deal like if they had a deal like I couldn't like if they had a deal they want me to get on. So how can I refer that deal to you? So if I can't do if you can't buy the deal from, how can I refer that deal to you and like refer that deal to you if it's a good deal and I just charge a fee? How can I do
Yeah, just send it below www.flipwithrick.com/JV with me, and my team can underwrite it.
to my like if I don't JV with him, I just refer him to you.
Yeah, www.flipwithrick.com/JV with me.
Okay, so do I need to put his information in there or
You can put his info. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I got you.
I won't be calling you. It'll be my team calling you. So
okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, man, but man, keep on doing. You and Rick keep on doing what y'all doing, man.
I keep it, dude. I see you in the comments, man. I'm responding to him. I'm responding. Is that you in the comments? I see all the time.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate you going after here and showing your support. It means a lot, dude.
Yeah. So what? So like, what market? Like I know you said like the medium price for like certain cities. Like, so what? Like what the best? Like I know you say I know I watched a lot of your videos. So what the best like market I can go out to like for like the medium price and
what county do you live in or what area of a state?
You know, I'm basically like I'm in Alabama. I'm from Alabama.
All right, what area? Are we talking Birmingham?
Yeah, like close to Birmingham.
I would probably do that, man. Birmingham's a great dude. I know a lot of great guys. I know a ton of dudes. I know this one guy. He's been in the NFL. Really good cornerback. He's killing it, dude. He knows who I'm talking about. He knows who I'm talking about. He's been a cornerback in the NFL. He's in Cali right now. He's crushing it in Birmingham, crushing it virtually. And I think he used some of that like hustle mentality into wholesaling. He's destroying it. And he's even lived there. Think about what happens if you could do it and you put your mindset to it. You do really well.
But would you think it'd be better version though, wouldn't it? Cause
no, in person, dude, way better. Way better. Oh yeah, because that guy can't do drawing for dollars. He can't do reverse drawing for dollars. He can't meet the sellers in person. You have a way better advantage. If you have to pull a list, you might have to go in person to do it, and that guy can't. You have a big advantage.
But see, man, I know it's a lot of competition too. I know it's a lot of
it's worse than virtual, man.
Huh? You say,
dude, my team has to compete against 5 to 10 wholesalers every single deal, and we always whoop them. I don't care about competition. When you're the best, it doesn't matter.
I'm just saying,
dude, you're fine, man. Your competition's not even as bad in Birmingham as it is in anywhere else. Like there's competition everywhere, dude. Because there's deals.
That's finna be because we talking about it. That might be finna be because we talking about it. So it might be finna be. But
no,
I
it won't
really
be as bad as other places, man. I promise you.
I don't really care about that. I'm just saying, like, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you up on Facebook and let you know who I am and stuff like that. You know, cause I've been trying to hit you up on Facebook and shit like that. You know,
I get so many messages, man. It's so hard to keep up. Unfortunately, like if you messaged me a day ago, I got 100 more in the inbox. That's like it just buried. So it's hard. That's why I like the one-on-ones where I can like talk to you. I set this time apart, but I tell Birmingham's it's really good. I think it's a really good market, and you should probably stick there.
Okay.
I talked to a lot of guys, man, that are starting out, right? If you did in San Francisco, you got no shot. You have a really good shot. I know guys are doing really well in Birmingham. So that's why I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm trying to like meet like for real. I'm trying to do like all 50 states, like for real.
All right, let's dominate Birmingham. If you dominate Birmingham, you can make $500,000 every single year easily. So let's do that, and then we can start going more. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. I feel I'm going too fast. I got you. I feel. But yeah, I'm gonna hit. Like I said, man, I'm gonna hit you up on Facebook privately. You know, just look for name Black.
Black?
Yeah, black.
All right. I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you up privately, man. You know, and holler at you, man, and you know, tell you a little bit more about what I, you know, what I got going on.
Awesome, dude. I love it.
Okay, all right, appreciate that, man.
All right,
Glad to
appreciate
talk
it,
to
bro.
you.
Have a good one, man. Oh, awesome. Love it, guys. I love Birmingham's a great market. I gotta go to Birmingham. That'd be a cool little meetup. I don't do meetups though, you know. I'm not a guru. What am I gonna do? Maybe just go visit there. Darren.
Hello.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, my man?
I'm good, man. What's up? How can I help you
Not
out?
much. Hey, I just had a quick question. So I'm up in Elkhart County, up in Indiana, and I started cold calling last Friday, and actually got through to one of the homeowners. I did it off of PropStream, and it says that he owns like 22 properties, and the property that I contacted him about, we were talking a little bit, and he says he wants 45,000, but he told me to go swing by the house and look through the windows, I guess, because he didn't have time for me to go inside the house, which I would definitely like go later on and actually talk to. But the way he was saying is that like it's to the bare bones. And I guess my question is like, when like are there certain houses like to where like you feel like, you know, might not do well if you get it under contract, I guess? Because it's like this property is only like 1,100 square feet, and it's not really in a good part of Elkhart County, I should say.
Okay. Is it a high crime area? Or is it just not a good part?
It's just like not a really good part.
How far is it from you again?
Like it was only like a 15-minute drive from me.
Try 15 minutes.
No, I've already went to see the house. I seen the house, and he has it to like on the inside. It's through the windows and through text messages and stuff. Like it's through like he has it on the bare bones. He said he began the project like a couple months ago, and he was taking down a lot of it. He was gonna redo. There was be like a full rehab for him and stuff. So I just like, I don't know, like, is it worth like trying to go get it through a contract and try to sell it out, or not?
What's the population of the county, roughly?
Let me see. I know.
DeKalb County?
Elkhart County, Indiana.
Elkhart County, Indiana. County. All right.
It says 208,000.
208. And what's the population of the city? This isn't. Don't tell me this. Actually, no. Don't even tell me.
Okay.
Is it below 20,000? The city population?
Let me look it up.
Look it up. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Okay, please don't tell me. Too many people watching this.
Good. That says 2020 for some reason.
I'm telling you, man, those border cities are so good.
35.
35K?
Yep.
I'd go for it, honestly. Did you run some comps?
I did. I've been like going back and forth on the comps and stuff. I know the comps that I came up with was like anywhere from like 100 to 115,000, I think.
All
That's
right.
where I got it.
And what does the guy want to sell it for?
He wants to sell it for 45,000.
Have you talked to this man over the phone?
Yeah.
Like conversational wise.
Mhm.
Okay. Is he budging at 45 at all?
I told him that I want to actually see the property first and stuff. And
okay.
That's when he told me, he said, I don't have time, but you can drive past the property. And so I took a Friday afternoon and I drove to the property and looked through the windows and stuff. I mean, that was my next, I have another call set up on Monday to actually talk to him more about the property and set up an appointment.
Let's do this, Darren. I would meet him at the property.
Mm-hmm.
Final meeting. Let's get this done. And I would offer him. I talked to my partner, Zach. He's comfortable at 30.
Okay.
30 is too low, bro. I already know this.
Yeah.
No way. He'll give you 40. Can we do 35? Meet 37. Lock it up for 37. I think you can't go wrong with that. Darren, let's go through the pros and cons of this, right?
Yeah.
Let's go through the cons, right? Cons, you lock it up. You can't find a buyer, you get out during the inspection period. Boo-hoo. Pro, you make 10, 15K.
Yeah.
What do we see here, right? Like,
right.
I would take the risk, man. Is this would this be your first deal?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bro, you don't need to come to me for permission to make $10,000-$15,000. It's already there.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, man. I will for sure. I'll definitely call him. I got the call set up for like 10 in the morning tomorrow. So
like Darren, when you go to sleep a year from now, are you going to be more upset that you tried and didn't get the deal, or upset that potentially another wholesaler made 10K and you didn't?
Oh, the second one, definitely.
Dude, you do not want to have regrets in life, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna say you're gonna be on your deathbed remembering that one deal, but like,
yeah, no
but like,
shit.
you know, don't have regrets with this. And I don't think this is such a no-brainer, dude. Go after it, man.
Yeah.
That thing
Okay.
could change your life.
Awesome.
But I would meet him in person because that's gonna be the best way to get like a $10,000 reduction on the price.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about 45 because that's he already spit that out.
Right.
Do you negotiate that 45 at all?
I didn't know. Like he was like short and like really short and to the point on the first phone call and
35.
stuff.
30.
Yeah.
Me in the middle, maybe 35, 37 at most, but like don't get too greedy. But
Mhm.
I would try to get at least 40, like just at least at minimum.
Okay.
Most guys are willing to do that.
Yeah.
And you're good to go, man. I would start looking hard on cash buyers, but I think it's going to be easy in that place. So go after it, man. I hopefully the next call is like, how do I find a title company or how I get this thing sold? Because I'm here to help you, man. You know, hopping on me right here. I'll help you get this thing sold too for free.
Awesome.
I don't want any money.
Right. All right, man. We'll appreciate that. I'll let you know. I'll let you
All right,
know.
bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, dude. Keep it up.
Bye.
Good work. That's great work. I love seeing stuff like that. I love seeing great stories like that. That always motivates me. Seeing you guys going actually out here and doing deals and changing lives. So I appreciate it. I love it. You know, Joe says, Zach, do you like Lamborghinis? They're okay. I'm not like super into Lambos. I always tell everyone, and I get a lot of trouble for saying this, but like, I got plenty of money to buy a Lambo right now. You know, let's say I want to let's do a cheap Lambo, 300. I'm going to put 300 on a Lambo. Yeah, Lambo's going to be cool driving around, get all the looks and stuff. Probably put my safety at risk, honestly. But like, if I buy a Lambo, 10 years from now, the thing's going to be worth 150. If I put 300K into a rental property, that thing's probably going to be worth maybe 400, 450. And if I just put the money in my bank on top of that, it's probably going to double in value if I just reinvest that money. So the rental property is going to be worth 600,000 and the Lambo is going to be worth 150. In 10 years, what's the bigger flex? Well, doing the math here, the bigger flex is going to be the rental property. And at 22 years old, I don't really need a Lambo to impress anyone. I do plenty of deals. I don't really have to prove anything to anyone. I don't really care. So yeah, not a big Lambo guy. There's some cars I like, but like, I'm fine with what I got. I don't take the pleasure from, just stuff sometimes. Like I like just putting my money in things that grow. Honestly, most of the stuff. So yeah. Victor hopped off. Oh, snap. Oh, he's hopping back and forth. Victor.
Yo.
What's up?
How you doing, sir?
I'm blessed, man. How's
Not
Cali
much, man.
treating you?
Not much. Dude, it's Cali, bro. I'm in the Inland Empire market, so
I know where you're at, man.
yeah, pretty.
Like our third time talking. I don't forget, dude.
Yeah, I know, man. Dude, you have a great memory. Yeah, man. Just I've been hitting the government lists, probates, and there was a talk I remember you. There was another guy that you were talking to before that was in the Inland Empire as well, and you'd mentioned that probates and government lists are getting pretty, like in our area. More than likely there's other wholesalers that are that have hit the same list. So what could I do to edge them out?
Honestly,
Like, what would be your opinion? Like,
the easiest way to edge anyone's out is by just sheer volume, right? And unfortunately,
Yeah,
that's a hard thing
for
to
sure.
say, right? Like, it's a hard thing. It's like, you look at fighting to a point. I like boxing, UFC, stuff like that. Like, if you have two even fighters, but one guy just punches way more and they're the same, that guy that punches more is going to win, right? And if your skill set's the same, you do the same thing. Volume's probably going to be a key play. That's hard for a lot of people, right? You probably have to have better technique, which is better lists, better scripts. I would say reverse trying for dollars is probably gonna be the best one. I hate to say it. Reverse trying for dollars code violations is probably going to be your best bet. And honestly, drawing for dollars and reverse drawing for dollars, that list number one. Reverse trying for dollars, the code violations, and then reverse drawing for dollars pre-foreclosures. There's a very small portion of people that reverse drive for dollars to pre-foreclosures currently. So that would be my best advice. Yeah, they're calling them, dude. They're texting them. They're not reverse drawing for dollars though.
Okay. And so just my second question, to kind of piggyback on that. So would just in your opinion, with what you know, knowing that, again, it's trying to figure out how to like effectively allocate my my time here. So, in your opinion, would you put more time into maybe going into another market that's not as saturated virtually?
Yeah, in Inland Empire, I do a 50-50 approach. That's never a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, there's other areas in California that I've been exploring that it seems like there's not as much activity.
Look, get out of California, dude.
As the Inland Empire.
Get out of California. If you're going virtual, do it anywhere. There's literally no difference between you in Fresno and you doing the boondocks out in Kentucky. Okay? No difference. You ain't driving to Fresno for a deal. I know you think you're going to do, but you're not going to, okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Of course.
The internet travels way faster than you possibly could ever do. Dude, I'm talking to you in California right now in real time. You do anything.
All right.
There's literally no market in California, I'm telling you right now, that's better than a really good market in the Southeast or Midwest. Not one. Even Fresno, in person's way better.
Gotcha. Even government lists, because I've been able to actually get government lists in Fresno from the.
Sure, there's a lot of competition, dude. You are not the first person to open government lists in Fresno.
Got it.
Sorry to burst your ball, but if you're in a weird market where like you might only be like number 2 or 3, you could do well. I would try Fresno out, but I would not limit yourself just to that. I think there's way better markets.
Got it. Alrighty, so reverse driving for dollars, those lists here, and then on Empire, and then everywhere else virtually. Got it.
Roger, yeah, 50-50.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you very much, Zach.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Have a great one, Victor.
You too, man.
Boom. Victor was out in the courthouse calling me last time, so a little better. Actually, no, he was in his car. He kept going in and out of it, but yeah. So yeah, I do like rental properties. I do invest my money in a lot of stuff, but what I could tell you is I'm not buying a rental property in the great state of New York. Okay. I do not actively go after governments that do not like rentals, especially upstate. They're cheap. They're great. I'm not going to be buying any rentals over there though. There's a lot better markets that are a lot more rental friendly where if I have to evict somebody, they're out. And I say that really nicely. I'm actually a very nice landlord. Very nice. I don't let anyone take advantage of me, but like I do have a heart. That's the thing I hate about being a landlord. That like I'm too caring to people's situations, and that's the only thing that sucks about being a landlord for myself. I mean, for me, I care. Like it's hard, Oh, I lost my job. It's like, I'm too nice with it. I hate that part, but that's why I got the management companies. I don't have to deal with it, which is nice, but yeah. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Is this how do I say your name?
Laisha.
How are you, Laisha?
I'm good. How are you? I've been watching your videos for a few now, and I'm interested in virtually wholesaling. Do you have any tips on like how to get started, how to get that first deal?
Yeah. So what market are you in right now?
I currently live in New York, Bronx. So you already know it's difficult over here.
I love the Bronx though. I've been there.
Really?
I love the Bronx. Yeah.
You're gonna have to come over here. I'll get you a chopped cheese.
I don't even know what that is, but all right, let's do it.
All right.
I've been all the boroughs. What I could tell you is, yeah, virtual is going to be your best bet. If you want to get started in virtual wholesaling real estate, I really like ARVs under 250,000 for the median home price. Look, go to the city, search, like I did, Chattanooga space median home price. I like it under 250. Doesn't have to be, but I do prefer it. And then I like the city's population to be above 40,000. There's so many of those across the entire country. You should be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's honestly what I do. Pull the government list and get calling. That'd be my best advice.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
All right. Thank you. Have a great one. Ask me, you got any more questions? Yeah, I love my New Yorkers out here. I'm telling you, I gotta go back to New York. I love New York. Okay. Now I'm a Florida guy. Everyone knows that. Okay. I love New York. I think it's awesome. I like going there in like, I think October, November is cool. It's not too cold. Where like when I gotta put in the gloves, I'm not happy. And when I gotta put on a coat, ugh, stinks. But yeah, I like all the boroughs. It's cool. It's a cool place. It's so different from like where I'm at. But yeah, you can't beat Florida for me. But I like the warmness. Yo, hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Soldier, loud and clear. What's up?
Oh, nothing much. I'm actually sitting here skip tracing a virtual list as I'm listening to you. I jumped on there it was last Sunday. So just let you know where I'm in Fort Bend, just driving for dollars, doing some reverse driving for dollars. I'm actually getting a lot more contact as of late.
Awesome.
I started driving a new city. So I had a question. I just came from viewing a property, and it was a tenant in there. The owner the guy that I met with, he's not a licensed realtor, but he's got a power of attorney from the owner. He claims they've known each other for 36 years or whatever. I did the formula on it. From viewing it, he wouldn't let me take pictures because the owner they want to do the repairs because he feels like he can get like 340 out of it, which I don't think he can get 340 out of it. He probably can get like 325. The ARV is probably like around 325. So I made a verbal at 270, and he presented it to the owner. The owner's not trying to hear it. So today when I saw it, it needs the kitchen, needs the sink, and the appliances upgraded, and then the 3 bathrooms got to be like it's mold in there. He got to get that taken care of, and painting the house. The flooring is already done. It's hardwood floor. I'm just trying to see if my numbers are okay, like where I calculated.
You know what? Just send me the address in the private chat. I'll go look at it.
Okay, private chat. So let's see.
Yeah, I'll do a really quick look at it.
All right, let's see.
But I don't like overanalyzing properties, and I think you know that. I like to look at it, general consensus, and just go.
Right. Okay, I'm texting it to you right now.
I had to spend a. Have you heard of where is it? Where was that? I was in. My flight got delayed, so I had to spend a night in Dallas Fort Worth like a month ago. Dude, that was terrible. But I was in Dallas last month. I was like, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, anything with mold on it's great. All right. So give me a rundown really quick on the condition of it. Ooh.
Okay. It actually just needed like a light rehab. Whoever was in there, they were kind of dirty. So he paid some cleaning people to come in there and clean it. They charged him like $2,000 to clean the house. So he's got like I said, the kitchen needs to be upgraded because the sink needs to be pulled out and replaced. It could be painted if she's putting a tenant in there. If it's a buy and hold, they could just paint the sink and paint the cabinets. Even the cabinets, like really, they could just be clean and wiped down. But the refrigerator and the stove and the microwave, I think those need to be upgraded. They're like old white to match the white cabinets.
This in Harris County?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. I really like the square footage on this. It's a good
What's that?
size. It's a good size square footage, right? Over 2,000 square feet?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm getting that right. What do you think?
I don't want to go north of 275.
That's really right. So I will tell you here, I don't know if you saw this, but it got listed 4 years ago for 1,700, roughly,
For
on the
how
MLS.
much?
1,700 a month on the MLS. That was 4 years ago.
Okay. So let's see if I calculate that. So the rule of thumb is what, 10%, right?
When square footage is that big, it's
I
a
mean-
little better.
I mean 1%. Let's say 10.
I would say if I divide that by 1, you know, like I'm just like roughly looking at this, and if we're doing 1, I mean, I think anything north of 2, anything below 2. That's a weird one, you know. I think you get it under 275, it should work. I would be comfortable at 260. Anything below 260 should be really good. I don't think you go wrong at I think 275 is pushing it, but I'm thinking of an ARV of probably 325, 330. That's my guess.
That's what I told him. Like he said,
I'm just looking at comps, dude. I'm looking at the MLS comps just off of PropStream.
PropStream, yeah.
If it's listed for 1,700, comps are like reasonable. Dude, this is a big one, right? Similar bet. You know the bath's weird on this. So the similar ones are coming in at 3. Recent sale dates are at like 330, 320, and this one's decent, right? 330, 310. I would say anything below 260 is good. I would prefer, I'd prefer 250, but that's pushing it, you know, obviously. But yeah, I think it's great.
Okay, well, I met with him. He's supposed to talk to the seller and get back to me tomorrow. But the seller's trying to get the most that he can out of it. I just, you know, the numbers got to work.
I get it, man. That's what I'd say. You know, I don't want to overanalyze it, but seeing I have rental comps for the property, I see comps near it. I think that's a good range. That's a big house. Like usually you don't wholesale houses like that. So it's kind of fun for me to do. I don't know if I have a sick mind. I enjoy doing this, but it's kind of fun looking at like houses like that because I usually don't.
Well, I got it from,
the ARV is way lower.
I got it from reverse driving for dollars. I was driving for dollars, and like when I pulled up in front of it, there was a bunch of trash in the driveway. I just hopped out, slapped my sticky on the door. It had a water disconnection notice on there, and the guy called me. I think that same afternoon. He
Do you have the mailing address on this?
Say that again.
Do you have the mailing address for the owner?
The owner currently is in Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
he's working in Saudi Arabia. He give a power of attorney to his friend to get the work done and sell the house for him.
Got it. This is a different type of Texas oil money. All right, man. Get it done. I think that's a good deal.
All right.
There's so many buyers, dude, in Houston. I think it's a good one. If it's not that trashed, go after it, man.
All right. Well, that's all I had. But you know, I keep pushing that. I'm gonna keep grinding. Something's coming soon. I know it.
Yeah. So I don't know how much room they're willing to wiggle, right? All right. I think he hopped off by accident, but I've talked to actually a lot of sellers from the Middle East. Every country's got a different culture, right? A lot of culture, like they're okay with you negotiating. Some people like aren't. But you just got to get their vibe. But yeah, this seems like a good deal to me. Yeah. All right. We got Juju. Yo.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey Zach, how you doing today?
I'm blessed, man.
That's
What's
good.
up?
That's good. So my question is for the people out there that are just starting real estate investing, right? What do you suggest they do if they don't have any money or any credit?
I would say probably drawing for dollars.
Okay.
They don't ask for your credit at the pump, so I'd say that.
All right. Cool. So when they do drive for dollars, right? How would they like get in contact with these owners to talk to them and stuff?
All right, so I'm gonna stop you here.
Mhm.
First of all, wholesaling is if you want to get into real estate,
Yeah.
go to freewholesaling.com. That's gonna be your best bet, okay? Because
Mhm.
all those questions are answered there. But I'm gonna answer them with you. I'm just letting you know. I can tell when someone hasn't been through the free wholesaling course because it kind of breaks it down. So if
Okay.
you want to get someone's phone number, depends on your budget. Usually, most people don't have money starting out. I like a website called TruePeopleSearch.com.
Yeah.
TruePeopleSearch.com. That's how I do it.
Mhm.
If you don't have someone's phone number, I would DM them on Facebook. Just, hey, looking to sell your property? I had a quick question about the house. Are you looking to sell it? Go into there if you really had to. Or you put a sticky note on someone's door saying, hey, this is, Juju. I had a quick question about your house. Please give me a call back.
Yeah.
You'll get their phone number instantly.
All right.
40, 50% of the time, you're going to get their phone number. So those are my best hacks and ways to do it.
Perfect. Do you have any other like tips or anything that you
What
can?
market are you in? That helps me because I know every market pretty well on what works and what doesn't from just talking to tens of thousands of people. What market are you in?
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
What county do you live in?
Oh, I live in Georgia. I
Where
live
in Georgia?
in
The county?
Lawrenceville. Are you familiar with that?
Lawrenceville?
Yeah, it's kind of close to
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Lawrenceville.
It's about 50 something minutes away from Atlanta.
I've had family in Georgia since I think the early 1900s when they came from
Dang, wow.
Europe.
Moved down here like 2 years ago from Pennsylvania.
I have so many old relatives here. Yeah, it's in between. Yeah. So, dude, I've told everyone this rule of advice. If you are in a market between Atlanta and Athens,
Mhm.
that's like it's money, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of properties around here. I've drove for
It's good, dude.
There's a lot.
Covington, like Monroe, Tucker, Grayson's good. I think what's the other really good one? Duluth's decent. Yeah, you're in that area too, Lawrenceville. I think it's good, dude. Anything within an hour around you, it's all money.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Is that Gwinnett County? Am I right?
Yeah, it is.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Good market.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of it.
Thank you so much for answering my calls. You have a blessed night.
You too, man. Go after it. Tony's got a great question. For anyone who did Zach's course, Zach with an H, I don't know who Zach with a K is, imposter. Would it make sense to watch the entire course first or take action by video? So here's the coolest part, Tony. I have a 30-day wholesaling challenge where I have a video every day for 30 days. You only watch one video a day. Trust me, it's not that hard. Watch one video a day for 30 days, and that is all you need. I would go through the course videos, but like that's just a challenge for 30 days. You should go through it every single day, and that will give you everything you need. That's kind of perfect for the person that needs to get fast. And you can just 2x the videos if you really want to watch them like fast. It's a little hard to get in focus. I talk really fast sometimes. I get a little too passionate. I get a little screamy. But just because I love this business. So I would go through the free 30-day wholesaling challenge, basically showing how to get your first deal. And that will show you exactly in 30 days how to get your first real estate wholesaling deal, how to have the knowledge for it, how to pay your taxes, how to find title, like everything you could even think of in the 30-day wholesaling challenge is in there. It was quite the grind to make that thing, and it's definitely the best one, hands down, for anyone for success. So definitely go there. It's at freewholesaling.com, FREE wholesaling.com. Freewholesaling.com. That's how you learn wholesaling real estate absolutely for free. That's what I teach. So guys, I'm telling you, I love everyone showing the support. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe. Go to freewholesaling.com. Guys, if no one told you today, I love y'all. You guys are amazing. I love you. I love you like Kanye loves Kanye. I had that in the back. I think that's really cool, guys. So if no one showed you any love today, any support, guys, I believe in you. I'm rooting for you. I know you can do this. You put in the action, you put in the consistency. I'm here. I'm telling you to do it, and go after it. You know, we tend to remember the winners, not the people that lose. So don't think you have to win all the time. And yes, not a lot. The coolest part about that is like no one remembers the losers, but they all remember the winners. And the coolest part about that quote is when you lose, like you don't get a deal in it, no one's going to remember that. They're all going to remember you getting that check. That's the coolest part. So guys, go out here, go to freewholesaling.com, learn wholesaling real estate absolutely for free. And that's it, guys. So make sure you go after here, go to freewholesaling.com, and we'll see you soon. Let's do the video, and we'll see you guys soon. Have a blessed one. This is Zach Ginn signing out. See y'all Tuesday. Woo! Hey guys, Zach Ginn here from Flip with Rick. And after helping tens of thousands of people get started in wholesaling real estate and helping so many people out go from $0 to $100,000 in wholesaling real estate, I'm super excited to announce my new wholesaling mastery course. This wholesaling mastery course will have everything step by step on the whole entire wholesaling processes. I'm going to give you real deal examples. I'm going to hold your hand throughout the whole wholesaling process. This course will give you everything you need to know to make up to $100,000 to over $1 million per year in wholesaling real estate profits. Most real estate gurus out there will charge you around $5,000 for a course like this. But today, if you click on the link, you will get my wholesaling mastery course for the low price of
Sellout.
What?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you mean?
I knew you would do this. I knew you were going to go the course route with the guru. It goes against everything we've preached from day one. Don't be a sellout.
The course is free.
What?
The course is free. I'm giving it for free.
Oh, I apologize. Carry on.
Jeez, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, duh. Do you think I'm going to go sell out as like a regular guru selling you a course? I'm not trying to make money off of you guys. Guys, over here, all you got to do is click there to just sign up. No gimmicks, nothing. Absolutely for free. It's a free wholesaling course. Literally, I've seen every single wholesaling course. I have access to all the 10,000 mentorships. Guys, I literally copied them step by step. I literally have an entire course set out just for you for wholesaling real estate.